We gonna lay everything down. DJ in the we run in the bank and we laying this motherfucking down. Run in the bank and we laying everything down.
What is Gucci, my people? What's going on, guys? How's everyone doing? I hope you're doing great. I hope you're doing good when y'all watching this video. Welcome back to the channel. Now, I'm pretty sure you guys can already tell that I'm really excited. I'm happy. I'm really happy at this point with Dark Souls. By the way, the footage you guys are watching, you guys seen like I made a video of it, like a high-speed PvP video, which it was like 2 minutes and 30 seconds long. It should have been longer. It should have been the whole song, but hey, it takes a long time to edit. Those kind of videos take me a long time to edit them. So most of the times I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do a cool freaking montage, and then it just takes it's just taking forever, and I feel like I make no progress. Back in the day of Dark Souls 2 days, I used to make those videos. I used to make videos like that. If you go back to my Dark Souls 2 videos, those videos were freaking 18 minutes long. I think the longest video I ever made was 20-minute video long. But that video right there that you guys just watched, the one that I uploaded, the one before this one, it took me 2 days. Obviously not editing the whole day, but pretty much 2 days to edit. Like, I don't know, editing 3 hours, 4 hours at a time. I don't know. I'm not like before. I'm not as patient to edit like before. Before I used to have a lot of patience. God damn it. And I'm not gonna cut anything out because, like, right now that I messed up, I'll go back and I'll redo my commentary, but I'm not gonna do that because most of the times what end up happening is that whenever I start mumbling or stuttering, if I go back, then it happens again, like at a random I will be like 5 minutes into it and it'll happen again, and then I'll try to go back, and then it turns into like I go back and I restart my commentary, and then at the end I'm like, fuck this commentary. Like, I would rather put music over this gameplay because like I suck at commentating. I keep messing up. One of the main things is because I'm not from here, like I'm not American, so I struggle with words or struggle with finding words, and I think that's bullshit right there. That whole fucking backstab, that backstab animation. If you don't get the backstab, why get into an animation? Like, it's, I don't know, I find it to be bullshit. I don't like it. But hey, is okay, so let's get into the video after 2 minutes, almost 3 minutes. I'm happy with Dark Souls 3. I think that everything that Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2 had that was annoying in the game, or the annoyingness, they cut that out. So pretty much everything that didn't make sense, like in Dark Souls 1, like popping out humanity and then sitting on the bonfire and then fucking turning human, it didn't make sense. It was kind of annoying and tedious to do, especially if you were just into PvP like myself. I love PvE, like, don't get it wrong, don't get it twisted, I love me some PvE. That's why in Dark Souls 1 I had nothing but original videos. In Dark Souls 1 I had nothing but original characters, original builds. Like, I didn't use Mega Mule. I used Mega Mule. I had like someone drop me off the things, but I made my characters legit. In Dark Souls 2 it was the same thing. I made my characters legit. I didn't have no Mega Mule. Dark Souls 1 I play on the PS3. Dark Souls 2 I play on the PC. Did I say Dark Souls 3? Dark Souls 1 I played on the PC, on the sorry guys. Dark Souls 1 I played on the PS3. Dark Souls 2 I play on the PC. Dark Souls 3 I'm playing on the PC. And there's not that many hackers, at least up to this point. I haven't encountered that many hackers. Only I uploaded a video of some guys like flying around on the woof, the, what do you call it, the swamp. I was gonna call it the woods, the, like in Dark Souls 1, the Avina Covenant, where it's the forest. I was gonna call it the forest, but it's not the forest, it's the woods. Not the woods, it's the swamp. God damn it, I'm all over the place. But I only encountered 2 hackers there, and they were like flying around and not stop hitting. Like, pretty much they didn't have no animations. Like, when they hit you, their sword, there was no animation there. It just looked like they were, like, I don't know, stiff and flying around. There's someone outside probably doing some mechanic work because I heard something, and then the neighbor was fixing the car. Anyways, that's boring stuff for you guys to know. So everything that was really annoying from Dark Souls 1, it's not annoying in Dark Souls 3. Okay, I'm not upset about it, but I really don't care. People need to adapt. That's one thing that I have. I adapt to the new PvP. That's why when I went from Dark Souls 1 to Dark Souls 2, I didn't have much problem. I didn't complain that much. Poise was broken. A lot of the scaling was broken, like dex and strength, and they favored the magic builds. But I just adapt. I don't even think I played with a magic build in Dark Souls 2 at all. When Dark Souls 2 came out, there was a lot of annoying shit, but I adapted. Like, I don't know, it took me like 3 weeks to adapt. I was complaining a lot, not on my videos, but I was like, you know, when you're playing, you're like, fuck, that's bullshit. Things like that, like you'll fucking think out loud, or you'll say things out loud, and I'll like fucking just, I'm always been like that though. I always like talk aloud. Like if I die, I'm like, that's fucking bullshit. And my wife would turn around and be like, what the hell? What's your problem, dude? I'm like, nah. And then I would like proceed to tell her like, that boss is fucking bullshit. He's fucking like, it's unfair. I'll explain to her the situation. But other than that, in Dark Souls 3, I'm having a ball. Like, I think everything is perfect. I mean, I'm going to get into the things that I don't like, which is, I don't like that they removed toggling. But toggling was fucking broken. Toggling was really OP. I exploit the fuck out of that. Like, I know how to exploit toggling. I used to not lose fights because of toggling. Toggling was pretty much, it was fucking broken. If you knew how to exploit it, and if you knew how toggling worked in Dark Souls 1, you were fucking almost unbeatable. It was like a fucking hack. Literally. Toggling in Dark Souls 1, to me at least, because I knew how to fucking exploit the fuck out of it. I'm sorry for all the cursing kids. Anyways, you kids shouldn't be watching Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 3 is what, rated mature, right? I'm pretty sure it should be, because it has blood. I don't even know. Anyways, toggling was pretty broken. It is broken. It, like, you can exploit the hell out of it. I was able to exploit toggling. So yeah, if you knew how to exploit toggling, you had no problems. So I'm a little upset about that they removed toggling, because it doesn't exist. At least as of right now, toggling, it doesn't exist. Maybe they'll patch it in, and I mean, it's one of those things that I don't know if it'll be good for the game. It'll be good for me because I know how to exploit it. I don't know if it'll be good in general for the whole game, because then you'll have everybody's gonna learn how to toggle. It's like everything. Toggling requires skill. And once you learn how to do it, you can exploit it. So you have a lot of people exploiting toggling. But if I know how to toggle and you know how to toggle, let the best man win, I guess. I see the game feels tighter. Like, Dark Souls 3 feels tighter. Everything is tied up. Like, the parries are tighter. Everything is really tight. I just need to play it a lot to learn how to like flex on people. By flexing, I mean like to get cool kills, like, you know, to backstab you or to parry you and go to backstab you. I've been practicing those things, but they don't look as accurate as they looked in Dark Souls 1. In Dark Souls 1, I was able to parry you and go backstab you real quick, or, you know, I was able to backstab you and train you. Backstabs are really hard to pull off. Like, you're better off doing parries than trying to do backstabs. And this all comes from one man's opinion, from one man's gameplay. I've been playing so far, I think I have like 34 hours, or no, I have like 32 hours or 31. I have from 30 to 34, okay? Somewhere around those lines. I'm pretty sure I'm not at 34. I'm like at 31, somewhere around those lines. Everything feels tighter. Like, the PvP feels tighter. Everything feels good. I like the game so far. The things that they don't annoy me. It's just like, I can see why they removed them. A lot of things that I liked from Dark Souls 1, which is not that many, they have removed. Like toggling, they removed toggling. Poise, they removed poise. But it's a whole new game. I mean, they have to change things around. They can't just leave everything the same. I'm saying, I'm a little upset that they removed toggling. I don't fucking care about poise because I really didn't use poise in Dark Souls 1. So poise to me is obsolete. Like, I don't care for it. Like, I'm not bothered by it that they removed it or they have it off. Whatever the case is, if they have it, they have the volume off, I don't care for it because I never used it in Dark Souls 1. Pretty much I used it in the beginning, and then towards the end, I didn't use poise. I fucking ran around naked, like literally naked, and I was able to toggle. Now, you got to learn how to use the armor. I think I don't know if it's the armor or the weapon. I don't know what gives you poise. The armor that I'm using right now, I feel like most of the times gives me 1 poise. Like I can poise through 1 hit. It's adapting, people. Everybody gotta adapt. Now, I'm happy with the game. Everything feels tighter. I don't mind poise. Like I don't care about poise. I'm a little upset that they removed toggling, but I can see why they removed it, because it's something players like me can exploit. Now let me get into the whole Uchi users and the whole fast weapons, because as you can see, I'm using the Black Knight Halberd. So I'm using the Black Knight Halberd. I could use a spamming weapon. I could use a Uchi. I could use a longsword. I could literally use a spamming weapon. But I'm going to tell you guys one thing, and this is for the whole community in general. If all you do is use fast weapons, if all you do is spam, you're going to stay spamming. You're going to stay spamming. You're literally, if you don't challenge yourself, and I'm not, okay, I don't mind. If you want to use a fast weapon, fucking use it. I'll try to parry you, and if I don't parry you, then I don't care. I die. Okay, I pop a humanity or ember. I pop an ember, and I'm human again. I don't even need to be human to PvP. So I literally don't care. But this is an advice. Like this is seriously, like I'm giving you guys an advice as a good player, because I do consider myself to be a good player from Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2. In Dark Souls 3, I feel right at home. I'm having no problem getting kills. I'm having no problem getting backstabs. I'm having no problem getting freaking parries. Like, I pretty much feel like I've been playing this game for a while. It doesn't feel like I just started playing. But from a player that, okay, at least even if you think that I'm not good, that's cool. If you think that I'm not good, I'm good with you with that. I think I'm kind of good. I think I'm pretty decent at the game. But if you think I'm trash and garbage, okay, take it from someone that has experience and has been playing the game for a very long time, from Dark Souls 1, because pretty much, if you play Demon Souls, which I never did, but I'm pretty sure it's the same shit. If you play Demon Souls, you pretty much play all the Souls. If you play if you play Dark Souls 1, you pretty much played all the Souls, including Bloodborne. That's my stand on it. It's the same fucking game. They just tweak things here and there and remove poise. Poise has been removed since Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 2 had no poise. The poise was broken. I don't even know if it was broken or it was just funky. But here's my advice to everybody. If you want to get good at this game, if you really care about getting good, and you want people to think you're good, you know, if you PvP, a lot of people are gonna get to know you. People know I'll read it. If I read you, I play on the PC, by the way. If I summon you when the game starts dying down, if all you do right now is spam and you have fast weapons and all you do is spam, you don't time your attacks, you pretty much you're just like a madman spamming. You run up to people and you start spamming the shit out of them. You're gonna stay spamming. Pretty much the game is gonna be 3 years old and you're pretty much gonna have the same build. You're still gonna be spamming. You're still gonna have your Dark Moon Blade. You're still gonna be using your powerful miracles. You're still gonna be using everything that's OP in the game. So my suggestions is, if you really care about getting good and you care about what people think, because when I fight someone that has Uchis and all he's doing is spamming, it's like, here we go, another spammer. He's gonna stay spamming. That when my son watches me and I lose to someone spamming me, I'm like, he's gonna stay spamming. Because if you don't challenge yourself, like I'm saying, if you don't start using different weapons, different tactics, if you don't time your attacks, if you don't space yourself, you're not gonna learn anything. You're gonna stay spamming. Me, as of right now, I'm very happy with the game. I think this game is perfect. I give it 10 out of 10. The PvP, at least, the PvP is 10 out of 10. The lore, I'm still waiting on the lore guys for them to create all the lore videos. I watch who do I watch? I'll put his channel. I watch his lore, the Nameless King. I watched the lore of, I forgot his name, but I'll put it on the description. I put it on the description for you guys to click it. For those of you that are interested in the lore, the Nameless King was Gwen's son. It's pretty badass. It's fucking mind-blowing. It like mind fucked me, literally. I was like, I got brain fucked by that lore. Like, it was well done. I'll put on the link. Shout outs to that guy. I just don't remember his name. And I don't want to mention a different uploader because, like, I don't want to give him any credit, because I want to give the credit to the right person. His lore videos are pretty fucking, they're pretty cool. They're pretty badass. I like them a lot. So I'm waiting on the rest of the lore guys to upload the lore and to understand it, because I'm one of those guys that goes through the game and I don't fucking read descriptions. I read descriptions on things that I care, or like if something looks interesting, I'll go and read the description. Other than that, I don't read them. Oh, look at that, looking like a noob, and then I parry him. Anyways guys, thank you for checking out the channel. Thank you for listening to me rant or ramble. As always, it's good to make these videos. I'm very happy with the game. I think they improved it. A lot of things that were annoying in Dark Souls 1 and 2, they're just not annoying anymore at all. A lot of things that didn't make sense, they make sense now, and the game feels a lot tighter. It does. Like, to me, the game is perfect as it is right now. We don't need, I just adapt. Okay, if they add poise, they add poise. If they add toggling, they add toggling. If they don't, I'm a motherfucker that adapts. I adapt. I don't sit there and complain or whine. I just play the game and try to learn the new mechanics, and that's the way to get good. That's the way to get better. Anyways, as always, thank you for checking out my channel. Y'all know it means a lot to me. Don't do anything bad. And Alpha Baba Novi shall see y'all on the next one. Bye guys.